Coach, you spent a long time in the huddle there. What did you tell the boys?
Well, I told them basically we need to really take a step back and look at ourselves individually and as a team, and think about what we're going to do moving forward. We're facing some adversity here, so we need to understand, are we going to tuck our tail, or are we going to keep our head up and come out and practice and just move forward and get better? Because I can't sit here and tell you that Socorro's 42 points better. I don't believe that. I didn't believe it before we stepped onto this field. Granted, yeah, they're a darn good team, but we again made them look really good, and it's kind of disappointing, after the successful game we had against Trinidad. But the problem we're struggling with now is, if things go bad, the heads go down, and then mistakes happen. So really we need to, get that maturity of the mental attitude and get better in that department. And I think if we do that, we can be very successful, because we're not a bad team. We got some good players. We got a great team. It's just the mental side of it right now that we've got to get better, get stronger at.
Socorro's always been one of those teams that's been tough to play, and that's one of the reasons that we play them in the first part of the season. The first 5 games of the season is you play the tougher team so that you can get better, so that when we hit district, we're ready to play. And we've got a couple of more games coming up before we start district play, and back in our old district again.
Oh, yeah.
And Tucumcary's coming up next week. They're a team that's basically probably in our same class. We've had them in the district last year, so it'll be an interesting game. What are you looking at with them?
Well, they've moved up with us back to our District 3A, and they're running the same stuff they've always have with Coach Ferguson, but I know they have a really good fast, physical running back, and they're always been big and physical, and they're I believe 1-1, and they had a great game against Academy last week. We'll find out what they do tonight against Fort Sumner. I know they're playing them tonight, so we'll see where they are, and we'll get ready for them.
One of the things Abe mentioned earlier before the game is that if we can keep the running game from Socorro on the inside, we can contain them a lot better. We basically did that.
Yeah, we didn't do a bad job with containing their run, but when we got guys that you get caught inside and they run the outside sweep on you or what have you, that it's just the technique and working with these young guys and making sure they're in their proper position, and so we're coming into this game with Richie's got a hurt hip, and we still don't have a lot of running backs, and we just got to get healthy, and we got to move forward.
Would it have been better maybe to have brought some of the JV players in there in that third and fourth quarter?
Well, we kind of sprinkled them in, but we also have to keep their numbers down because they have a JV game tomorrow going to Cuesta, so we got to really watch where they're at. We tried to get our quarterback off the field as much as we could, Aiden, and get him off the field, but other than that, we got to make sure that those JV guys have enough quarters to play tomorrow.
So you're having to juggle all of that along with it as well as that. So it makes it tough. Coming up next week with Tucumcary, of course, you're here at home. So what kind of work do you plan on for the week? We've got a full week of practice coming up and no distractions. So
well, hopefully we're not going to get – I love the rain, but – and I don't have excuses, but we were faced with the rain every day this week except I believe Thursday, so we didn't get as much practice time as we needed, but coming up this week, we're going to get the film. We're going to come up with a plan, and we're going to make sure these guys are energized and ready to go. Tucumcary is going to be a tough team, and we got to put our best foot forward and give everything we have, because we had their number last few years, and they're hungry and they're going to want to come here and get this W over here.
Okay, thank you, Coach, and good luck.
I appreciate it. Thank you.